around the Department of Defense. This is your daily news brief.
Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. I'm Mark Weeks. Russia has studied U.S. military strategy for decades, and China is doing the same, as both countries try to counter how the U.S. projects its power. Visiting Europe, the top U.S. general says Russia is trying to undermine U.S. credibility within the European alliance, NATO, and is seeking to erode alliance cohesion. He says Russia's goal is to challenge the U.S. and NATO ability to operate freely in all domains, and has modernized its military to include its nuclear force, command and control, and cyber capabilities. In the fight against terror in Iraq and Syria, coalition forces continue to defeat ISIS. In Iraq, security forces are destroying ISIS warfighting assets.
Hidden tunnels, weapons caches, and explosive stockpiles. They are arresting suspected ISIS fighters so that they can be brought to justice and no longer threaten the Iraqi people who just want to rebuild their homes and their nation.
And in Syria, ISIS is on the run.
The Syrian Democratic Forces, or SDF, continue to successfully capture enemy fighters attempting to flee the battlefield. These tactics clearly demonstrate the growing desperation of ISIS as the SDF slowly closes in on the last group of remaining fighters in Syria.
Another life was saved by a service member who used military training and experience to render aid, this time to a man struggling for his life aboard a plane waiting to depart the LA airport. Navy Petty Officer Jeffrey Preuza, also on the plane headed for Hawaii, took charge, assessed the 79-year-old man's condition, and revived him by applying oxygen, which was provided by the crew. Preuza, with experience in combat trauma facilities in Afghanistan, received the Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medal for his actions. That's your DoD News Brief. I'm Mark Weeks. For more information about your military, go to defense.gov.